Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I am doing another color on Merla. I think you've seen her face before. I think she's been in my YouTube videos before. She's always doing something fun with her hair, so she is a perfect model. We are doing lots of fun stuff today. We're doing a root touch-up, some foliage, and then adding some fun colors. This is just Matrix So Color 1N with 10 volume. I just put this all over Merla's roots. A little bit of Olaplex in there because Merla is an Olaplex lover just like me. And then we just do a simple root touch-up. Take thin enough sections that your product saturates all the way through. I am using my Product Club brush. I love these for root touch-ups. They have like really soft, feathery bristles. So it is just a nice, gentle blend. And it's soft on their head. It's not this like rough, stiff brush. It's soft and gentle. Basically do 4 standard quadrants, but in the back I just combine those and work my way down section by section, and that is how I do a root touch-up. As you can see, Merla's natural is not very far off from the 1N we do, but especially when we do lighter on her ends or kind of play with fashion colors, she really does like that deep, rich black root color. It also is really nice because we don't need to do it every single time. She never has a major line of demarcation, so maybe every 3 or 4 appointments we also touch up her roots. Okay, now that Merla is all touched up on her roots, I am mixing up some Jacqueline lightener. This is the Brilliant Lightener with 40 volume because I am trying to get as much lift as I can out of Merla, and I have lifted her hair many times before and it does not lift easy. So even though her hair is baby fine, I am able to use a 40 volume on her. And because I'm doing foliage more so than like baby lights, because it's a thicker section, I also feel a little bit better about really loading it up with this strong volume. But definitely the first few times I highlighted her, I kept it way lower because her hair is so baby fine, but her hair handles it no problem and it stays nice and healthy, and that's what we do. I always add Olaplex though, just for reassurance. So you can see my sections are just kind of random. I'm leaving out dark pieces to act as low lights. And then I start a few inches down the strand and I really saturate in the middle, and then I just kind of like flick it up to blend and fully saturate those ends. I always like to check where my client usually parts their hair, because this section right here that I'm doing is going to be the section that's always showing when Merla wears her hair on a day-to-day basis. So I did add a little tease right there because I do want this to be super soft and blended. Of course I want every section to be blended, but I always pay special attention to that part line and exactly what is going to be showing when their hair is down and how they wear it most days. So you can see a lot of this is very freehand. Sometimes I, hold it first. Sometimes I'm doing it directly on the foil. I just kind of do whatever I feel is giving me the most saturation and works best. Merla's hair is so fine that it is kind of hard to hold up in surface paint. It does work better with the foil underneath it, just to really have that like backing and support to really push that product all the way through. I am very careful. You can see when I fold up these foils, since my lightener doesn't start all the way at the root, I want to be careful not to fold that foil up and that fully saturated end touch those roots that aren't lightened. Every here and there you will see me use Product Club's blending brush. It like almost looks like a makeup brush. I like to do that if I ever feel like there's some like globs of lightener right at the top where I want it to be a super soft blend. That just kind of, it almost acts as like an eraser. I get to go in with that and just kind of blur out any lines. So you can see here, depending on how it lands, I'll either fold it 2 times, 3 times, or just place another piece of foil over top and like sandwich it. Okay, for these colors, I have 1 bowl of Pulp Riot Velvet, 1 bowl of Joico Intensity Bronze, and then 1 bowl of Redken Shades EQ 06 VB. So I'm kind of using the 06 VB as just like a toner. Like I said, Merla doesn't lift very high, so that kind of just tones out those pieces that I'm almost leaving blonde, so you can say, or highlighted. And then I'm just kind of alternating these 3 colors all the way up. And because some of the hair is left dark, some of the hair is highlighted, I really don't have to be super intricate about this placement because it really only takes on those highlighted pieces. It doesn't show up on her black hair. These mesh strips that I'm using in between are also Product Club. You can find these on their website. I am a Product Club ambassador. That is why I have all of this stuff. It is my favorite tool company, and they have everything that I need behind the chair. So you couldn't ask for anything better. As you can see, I'm just very careful to make sure that each overlay color that I am putting on, I'm making sure to cover up all of these highlighted pieces. I don't want like a polka dot of blonde and then just the overlay on the bottom. Okay, now I'm going through and just cleaning up Merla's ends. I am using my shark fin shears. This is the Pro Plus 6.5 inch, I believe. And I do have the swivel, and it is so comfortable. It makes cutting so much easier. There's no strain on your wrist. I am then adding some products. This is Eva NYC Main Magic 10-in-1 Primer. And then I just give Merla a blowout. Adds lots of volume, and then I will go through and style her out with my Eva NYC Nano Silk Technology Flat Iron. How gorgeous is that color? I kept telling her I almost feel like this is like peanut butter and jelly hair between the copper color and the purpley. I love it. So unique, so fun. The colors weirdly work so well together. Going through and texturizing a little bit. I always like to texturize after my clients are dry because I can really just see like where the hair wants to live. Okay, so to achieve these waves, you basically just rock your wrist back and forth and then make sure to let that hair cool in place with that wave. If you mess with it too soon, it will just kind of fall flat. But we all do, you know, we all straighten hair, we all do flat iron curls, and you don't see these waves done a lot, and especially with a hair texture like Merla's. Now my hair probably wouldn't hold this, but on a texture like Merla's, it is just a fun, different way to style it. Add some movement, but not as formal as curls. You know, it's nice and messy and beachy and fun. Okay, and here is Merla's after. These are all the pictures that I got outside. Here's me taking those pictures. I always bring my clients out into the natural light because that gets you the best pictures for the gram. If you're not already following me on Instagram, my handle is just @LisaHoffHair. Give me a follow over there. I'm always on my Instagram stories. I'm always going live, and I post there every day. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you have any questions, leave them down below. I would love it if you would subscribe and give this video a like if you enjoyed it. And I am going to try to keep pumping out this content for you. If you have video recommendations, please leave them in the comments down below, and I will see you on my next one. Bye.